Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to Freedom with Frida. In case you're new here, hi, my name is FRIDAH NgUKU and this is the best place for you. So subscribe and join the family. If you're an OG, karibu back. Thank you so much. I am here to give you a story that almost got me going viral on this other direction, the bad way. I was told that publicity is publicity, doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. I still believe it, but I think the bad publicity somehow can mess up with your life, mess up with your brand, mess up with your beliefs. It just can even mess up with your mental, beliefs and mental health. Yeah. So, this is a story about YouTube. Let me tell you something about us guys who do a lot of sit-down videos. Most of the time, we give you stories, especially when I'm seated on this office. On this chair, it means you won't be able to see from down here going down, from my waist going down. You only be able to see from my waist going up. That means if I'm just in the house and I'm like, today is content day, I want to shoot like 4 or 5 videos, all I do is go shower, prepare myself if I want to shoot when I have makeup on, and just come and put a top and sit on this chair. Nothing below, literally nothing below. Most of the time we only have just a top or like a sweater or just something here, literally with nothing down here. So what happens is I set my camera and then I come and sit here. Let me show you guys how that works.
Everything's unfolding as it should, and I would be more grateful if I could. If the world is an image in my mind.
So when I'm talking to you guys, if it's just a chit chat or we're just having a conversation about whatever it is, money, whatever it is that we're talking about, it means you guys will only be able to see the upper part, okay? So you will not be able to see down here, which is not necessary for the camera. So all I do is just come and sit here and then play, and voila, everything is perfect. Then I sit down and edit. Now what happens is when I'm done with my shooting, I'll just stand like this. I hope you guys will be able to see me. I'll just stand like this and just now leave and come and pause my video, because most of the time I shoot with my camera on the back side, not the front, not the selfie side, because of course the back side has better camera. So when I stand like this, now you can be able to see what I'm hearing down here, which is now my trouser. Now back to the story. Okay, so there's this time I was shooting. I think it's not actually a long time ago. I was doing a week of YouTube stuff, like YouTube tags, everything about YouTube. So I finished shooting and then I sat down and edited my video. And of course when I was standing now to leave the area to come and pose my camera, there's that part that now showed my, down here. My butterfly was actually out, literally. So I sat down, edited. Now there was an issue with my laptop. It would just break down. I think there was a lot of trash on it. So many apps that I was not using, so it was really packed. So every time I'll be editing and it will just break down. Like the app would just close itself or it would just stop functioning, and it was just giving me headache. I didn't know why it was behaving the way it was behaving. Actually, for a very long time, I thought it was my app that was having an issue. Later on, I met someone who was able to clear it up and I went back to normal. Now, I used Vegas Pro 17. I edited, and as I was done editing, trying now to render, the app just broke down and it closed itself. Hey. So the cool thing about Vegas Pro is when you lose everything, like maybe you're editing and mistakenly you just close your app, when you reopen it, it asks you whether you want to restore your previous clip, which is now what you had edited. It gives you back full clip with everything you had edited, the effects and everything. So I said yes, and I got everything. So in my thinking, I was done editing. So what I do is I render. So I rendered my clip and I was ready. I uploaded it on YouTube. So it was supposed to go up at 2. Normally when I upload my videos, I don't check them. And when I do, I don't wait up to the end. Sometimes I just watch, and that part I'm saying, hey, bye, see you on the next one, I've already clicked out, like I'm done because the video is okay. So this time I put the video. God works in a mysterious way. Guys, pray because God will always got your back. That's one thing I believe, that God got my back. Like literally, God has me. So I sat down and I was watching. And in the process of watching, I got distracted. I think I was cooking, doing other things. But somehow, so the clip played up to the end. So as it was finishing, me saying bye, see you on my next, just checking everything is okay. I see myself standing off and my butterfly is out. Like the top I was wearing was somehow not so long, it was just up to here. Guys, that clip was out there. And the video is already gone up. It was around 2 or 5 and I was finishing now watching. It was a 14 minutes video, long video. So I looked at it and was like, oh shit, everything is out there. Everything. I went to YouTube studio and put up the video in private, and I knelt down and told God, thank you. Because if someone watched that clip to the end, they'd have taken a screenshot of that butterfly of mine. And my face is there, everything is there. It's not just the down part, no, because I was naked. It is everything. And I would have gone viral. That thing would have been some buzzword like this new YouTuber, hey, wanajifanyanga hapa, wamevaa vizuri kumbe wana vitu chini. Guy, like, I have never been so thankful. I told God, thank you, because I would have gotten probably to 50,000 subscribers or million views, but in a bad way. I would have been this person who is out there, and I don't know how I would have walked on the streets of Nakuru, on the streets of Kenya, because it's very easy for people to just troll you on social media. And that's one thing I promised myself. I will never troll anyone on social media. If I don't like your vibe, I just click out. If I don't like what you're talking about, I don't listen to it. If I'm against something, I will not come for you. I'll come for that thing. I'll just say, I don't like this, or I'll just express my opinion. But I will not really hate or just find you naked and just take pictures of you naked and share with people. That's one thing I promised myself to never ever do. Because karma is a bitch. That thing is gonna come back for you, and when it does, it's gonna be 1,000 times more than what was happening to the person you are trolling. So my biggest lesson is, don't troll people on social media. Keep off completely, because man, you never know when your day's coming. If I didn't watch that clip, and I remember there were guys who had started watching the 5 minutes, and they were like, hey Frida, I was watching your video and I can't find it. I was like, I had to change some things, but it's going up in a few. They would have taken a screenshot, and I really don't know what I would have done, because it would have messed up with my brand, messed up with me. People would come on me, and there are things you can control, like people just coming and saying you're saying things that don't make sense, that will make sense. But people coming out with even photos of you being naked, no. And me being the one who was actually released it, like, and making much as was, I deal with teenagers, I mentor kids, so you can imagine that thing going out there, and I'm standing in front of these kids and I'm talking to them, and they're just looking at me, and they're seeing me. They're seeing me, like, you're seeing my butterfly. Like, so from that day I promised myself, every time I'm shooting, I'll try and have either a short or a trouser or just a skirt. It'd rather be something not so decent, but at least something down here. So when you see these sit downs, I can promise you, most of the time we have pajamas down here, most of the time we have panties down here, sometimes we're just nothing down there. We are just shooting because that's what you can see, and because there's editing, we just edit and voila, we're good to go. So lesson today is, you never know when your day is coming, and keep praying, because so that God can just have your back, even when you don't know, even when it's crazy. So prayer is very key. Try and be the best version of yourself even when no one is watching. Like if you're shooting a video, just dress up, because anything can happen. Be the best version of yourself even when nobody is watching you, so that when that thing ever, in whatever way, comes out, it won't be an embarrassing to you. But where that was one of the moments that was going to embarrass me, that was going to make me go viral, and God came through for me. Thank you guys. Let me hear in the comment section, what was this very frightening or embarrassing moment that either came out or it never came out, but you are like, if it came out, if most people saw it, it would be chaotic for me. So that's my story. Stay positive, stay focused, and always speak well of yourself. See you on my next video. Bye.